What's going on, guys? It's Jeff, and welcome to a small little video. Yesterday's video is pretty short, and over the past couple days, I kind of had videos that I haven't really done before, as far as a weapon collection and all that other stuff. But I noticed we're coming up on 1.7 million subscribers, and with that said, with all these new subscribers coming, if you just subscribed yesterday or the day before that, I noticed that there's kind of been like a strange influx of the same question. I don't know why. Recently, I've been like looking at like the newest first comments and stuff, and just been like looking at them like over and over and over again. A lot of YouTubers will sometimes just like look at their top comments and stuff. But I noticed that this question is being asked more and more, and it's kind of something that I've answered like multiple times before. But there are people out there that still don't exactly understand the purpose of my headset, or more particularly, why it is pink. Now, it seems like a dumb video to make, right? To talk about and all this other stuff. It doesn't seem like something that really deserves its own video. But usually, whenever I talked about the reasoning for my headset and its color and all this other stuff, usually I just kind of explain the story. But now, I actually did a little bit of research. I had some help, and I ended up finding my really old tweets all the way back in like 2014 or something like that, where I was first actually getting this headset. Now, I didn't think that after I had gotten this headset that it would kind of become my thing. It seems like if I'm not wearing a pink headset, people are just saying I'm not me, like I'm not the same person. It's kind of like a signature thing for me, which is really weird because it's just like a headset, you know what I mean? Like if I had started this video with a black headset, like hold on a second, I'll find out. If I had started the video like this, some people would have asked like, why the fuck are you not wearing a pink headset? So I'm gonna explain it here in this video. I'm probably gonna name it something like, why is Jev's headset pink, or something like that. So if anybody ever wants to know the answer, they can just come straight to this video, because usually I talked about it just in like little random commentaries, and the title has nothing to do exactly with what I was talking about as far as a headset goes. My content is like super random as far as like the commentaries and the titles and all that shit goes, so it's difficult for people to figure it out. But I ended up finding some old tweets, okay? So originally I had worn this black headset and it was just kind of breaking, and there were like multiple occasions where I punched myself in the face and shit like that, and I thought I'd broken the headset. Here's an example. I can't get one. I can't get a break. I just can't I can't just fucking get a fucking... Oh, fuck. I am a fucking idiot. So back then, I absolutely hated that headset. I absolutely hated that headset. It's a wireless headset, and the microphone had some like noise canceling thing on it, and I would actually have to like be screaming in order for it to come through my microphone. Like I would always have to be yelling whenever I was in Xbox Live parties, anything like that. And even when my voice did come through for people to actually hear me, it sounded like I was a pilot trying to fly through a fucking tornado. The microphone just sounded so bad. I hated that headset. I hated it. So with that headset annoying me, and people were just telling me, dude, why don't you just get some A40s and stuff? I started to look around at the A40s, and at that time, if you guys knew about the whole thing where I ended up getting a new pink headset, this is actually my second pair of pink headset, the broken ones are down here. They have completely discontinued these colored Astros. They're all just either white or black. They stopped with the neon series, and then just like on like other websites like Amazon and eBay, they got like super duper expensive, and eventually we had started a thing, and it became like this big movement, and everybody pushed Astro to actually send me a new pair. And I was actually surprised that they even had any, since they like, you know, discontinued them, and they were like, oh, well, maybe we got some in the back. They're teasing me on Twitter and all that other shit, the whole Rubik's Cube thing. But originally, I wasn't even going to have a pink headset. I was actually kind of leaning towards more of a red. People were actually pushing so hard for me to get a pink headset that they actually started a petition right here. And it got like over like 350 signatures. That's crazy. So as I was saying, I couldn't really find the tweet, but I asked a whole bunch of people, like, what color should I get? Should I get a red pair? Should I just get another black pair? Should I get a white pair? Should I get a pink? Should I get an orange, yellow, just all the color? And around the time that I was asking, like, what color should I get, I had a friend named Michael, whose mother was diagnosed with breast cancer. And as I was sitting there and I was looking at the colors and stuff like that, I messaged him and I was like, yo, what color should I get? He tells me a story about his mother and everything, and I was just kind of like, you know what? I'm gonna get a pink headset. So I ended up ordering a pink headset, okay? And after I had ordered the pink headset, I was like, you know what? This is a good thing. It actually means something to me, you know what I mean? A lot of people that come across me will always say things like, oh, he's just wearing a pink headset to kind of like, I don't know, try to stand out because it's like a girly color, or he's just gay, or it's something really gimmicky and all this other stuff. And although some people would kind of see the whole breast cancer thing, I guess, as like something that's corny or just like sappy or something like that, that was like the original meaning behind it. And I never expected it to become like my thing, I guess. And a lot of people didn't really know the exact meaning of it, hence why I was making the video. Since the beginning that I've been doing YouTube, I've always wanted to do this thing where I can always like, you know, donate to charities and all this other stuff. That's why all my clothing, like 50% of the proceeds go directly towards charities. I get 25% of those proceeds, and then 25 goes to the designer. We both agreed on that, so we're taking a much smaller cut than, you know, most other people would be taking of like their own clothing line. I've always just wanted to do like charity related things, and that was like the beginning of it, you know what I mean? And although I'm like, you know, not the most organized and stuff as like, you know, Markiplier, who's raised thousands among thousands of dollars, that dude is like a legend. At least in my eyes, everything he's done is just insane. I was super excited for the headset and everything. Back when I got it, I tweeted out pink for breast cancer. And then 5 days later in the morning, holy fuck, I was up at 10:40 a.m. I have no idea what amount of subscribers I actually had at that time, but I said, I hope my new headset arrives today. Pink, hashtag gamer girl. It was just like a joke because a whole bunch of people were like calling me gay for it and all this other stuff. And then on the same day, hours later, I tweeted out my first picture of me wearing this pink headset, right? You can even see in the background that I like, the black one's just laying there. I was just like, fuck this headset. I am so happy that I finally got a brand new headset. It's pink. It's fucking awesome. This is the first picture of myself that I ever tweeted that actually got over 1,000 likes. I remember this. It got so many likes. I remember when I hit like 300 favorites. It was favorites at the time. When I hit 300 favorites, I was sitting there like, holy fuck. I had girls tweeting at me and shit like, you look real good in that. You know, it brings out the blue in your eyes. And I'm just sitting there like, stop it. Just stop it. I'm not surprised that some people think I'm a little, you know, flamboyant. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm feminine in my own ways, but yeah, the whole meaning around my headset is just based around, you know, breast cancer awareness. Like if I could have had like some sort of maybe earphones or something like that, as opposed to like these little phase ones, maybe I could get some sort of, you know, like awareness tag to put on the sides or something like that, so it's just more obvious, you know, so I don't have to explain the whole thing. That is basically the story on why I got a pink headset. Like I was saying earlier in the video, the reason I just wanted to explain the whole thing is not to like, you know, like make people think like, oh man, you're such a good guy or some shit like that. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I just wanted to be able to have a video here so people can actually look it up and everything, instead of going in the comment sections and just assuming that it's some sort of, you know, gimmick or something. I never expected it to be like my thing. The whole raging thing back then was my thing. I mean, I guess it still kind of is, even though I haven't been, you know, screaming much. I just can't sit there and wake up every morning and pretend to be angry. It's pretty difficult to be an angry person every single morning when you realize that you have 1.7 million subscribers. Just 1.7 million people that watch your content every single day, that support you every single day and tell you that you're awesome every day and push you to do better every single day. It's just impossible to sit there and wake up with a bad attitude. That's a little bit more deep than I planned to go, but that is why Jev has a pink headset. And yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later.